And he ended by calling the person fat and ugly and saying he didn't want to do her makeup anyway. It would have been hard to make her look cute. Said she was obese. Fam! Here, and I am back with another video. And today is going to be the second episode of my Small Business Saturday segment. Now, I'm supposed to be doing these every Saturday, but then the one from last week, I totally forgot because I never know what day is what. And I was like, Millie, let's do this again. So we're back this week. We are going to discuss customer service. So like I said in my last video, if you have not seen my first video, make sure to check it out. I'll link it below. Like I said in my last video, there's so many other things that I wanted to discuss first, but the main problem is communication. Customer service, professionalism. So I have to discuss these things first because these are the main problems people are having. And if you see me looking over to the left, I'm looking at my notes to make sure I stay on track. So we're first going to define what customer service is. Because you would think it's something that's since common, like my mom likes to say, because everyone deals with customer service every day. And a lot of people have worked in customer service or you've dealt with someone in customer service. So everyone should know what it is, and every business should know how to have good customer service, but unfortunately, some don't. So the Google definition is the assistance, y'all gonna retain her in, so bear with me. The assistance and advice provided by a company to those who buy or use its products or services. Now that's pretty like blah, whatever. I like this definition better. It says, I need to stop chewing. This is the definition of good customer service. Good customer service typically means providing timely, attentive, upbeat service to a customer and making sure their needs are met in a manner that reflects positively on the company or business. Simple. That definition tells you everything you need to know. So reasons that customer service is important. Number one, it increases customer retention. Like if a customer has a bad experience with like a product or a service you provide, but you fix it by having good customer service, they're most likely going to come back. If you have good customer service, it will give your business a good reputation. Trust me, you don't want one for having bad customer service. It's so funny. Someone was talking about this. I don't know if it's a barbecue place, but it's some type of restaurant out here. And I just so happened to see someone post about how unprofessional the people were and how the food was nasty. And then all in the comments, people were saying the same thing. And then I heard an ad for them on the radio when I got in my car, and I was like, that's that place that everybody was saying they were rude and the food wasn't that good. I won't be going there, even though, I mean, there's an ad on the radio recommending them. I'm like, but the customer said that y'all were trifling, so I'm not even gonna try it. Like, I'm just never gonna try that place because everyone had the same type of experience. Don't have a good reputation, and they would probably have a better reputation if they fixed the customer's issues and handled it accordingly. But instead, they were saying the owner was rude, the workers were rude. Can't get nowhere like that. And also, having good customer service sets your business apart. Y'all, I just bought this jewelry from this small business owner. I follow her. I don't know how I started following her, honestly. No idea how I started following her. But she sells, she has a lot of different businesses, but one that I see all the time is her jewelry line. So I finally bought something, and maybe a day or two later, I got an I appreciate you email. Just pretty much saying thank you for supporting a small business. Thank you for trusting me. A reminder of the shipping processing time. And I was like, I have never gotten this. I've gotten like thank you cards in a package. Or maybe like a thank you coupon afterwards, but never an email just saying thank you for supporting me. Like, I appreciate your support. I was just like, wow. So they definitely set themselves apart from any other business I've ever dealt with. One thing that people need to understand, or business owners need to understand, is that you represent your business, your brand, your product, your service. You have to be professional at all times. Now, excuse me, more. Now, sometimes I know that's hard. Trust me, I deal with people every day. It is so important that you make customers feel good about doing business with you, about giving you their money. Um, so you want the customer to feel good about doing business with you. When it comes to small businesses, especially black-owned businesses, people have zero tolerance. They have zero tolerance for everything. You can breathe wrong, and they about to bash you on social media. So it's like they want to feel like they've done you a favor by supporting you. And if you don't make them feel like you appreciate them going out of their way to support you, it's a problem. You should make them feel good about wanting to do business with you, wanting to support you. A lot of times they do feel like they're doing you a favor, and you should make them feel good about that. They're the customer, potential customer. You should always make them feel good. Good customer service will always make people feel good. Some skills to have: patience. Like the example I just used, people asking me 1,000 million bajillion times how much something costs on my website right there. That happens every day. Every day. And I'm just like, I can't go off on somebody for that, whatever. You have to be patient. You have to be empathetic. Y'all know how to separate business and personal. Business owners, y'all don't know how to separate the two. Millie is from the east side of Detroit, and she ain't got no home training. Madame Blue is a professional. She wants to cater to her clients and potential clients. She wants people to be happy. Millie does too, but Millie ain't about to put up with no. Madame Blue's patient. Millie's not. She's empathetic. Millie's not. Wait, let me not say that. I am. When it's important, I guess. If we were talking about life or death or money, you also need to be knowledgeable about your product or service. You need to be able to answer any questions that customers have. That just makes people trust you more. If you don't know anything about your product, they're gonna be like, well, fam, what are you selling me? Are you trying to sell me something you don't know nothing about? I forget where I'm at. Oh, you need to have the ability to read your customer, and that's if it's in person or written communication. That way you know how to respond appropriately. Good customer service can help increase revenue because people are going to spread the news about the good customer service you had. And that's going to bring in new people, and they're going to come back. My retainer keep trying to come out. It improves the overall customer experience. You want your customers to have a good experience. You want them to know that you care about servicing them, believe in your product or service, that it'll benefit them in some way, and that they can be happy about doing business with you, about their purchase, about spending their money. Don't nobody want to spend their money unless they see value in your brand. So until they see value in your brand, they're like, why should I give you my money? So you want to make sure they feel good about doing business with you. You want to make sure they feel good. The whole experience has to be something that makes them feel good. They should not be anxious. They should not be worried. They should not be hurt. They should not be frustrated when dealing with you. And if they are, it's your job to fix that. Sorry, this thing is jangling. And if you have good customer service, a customer will forget about any bad experience. I won't say they'll forget about it, but it won't matter to them because you fixed it by being so nice or so accommodating or just helping them with whatever problem that they had. Or even if they don't have a problem, you just go above and beyond and show that you care. Like the email that I talked about. That's good customer service. Like, fam, what you sending out? I appreciate you emails. I don't even... What? I've never gotten an email like that. And I've done business with a lot of small businesses. I've never gotten anything like that. And I'm still talking about it. Great customer service. In conclusion, well, not really because I have some examples, but in conclusion, you want to show your customers that you care about your business, but more importantly, about them. Without your customers, you have no business. So good customer service, like people complain about customer service every single day. And the way y'all be responding is trifling. Even if the person who's reaching out to you is unprofessional, the hell, I thought I'd turn this off. Or rude, it's not their job. It's not their job to be professional or speak to you correctly. Some people don't even know how to use proper English. It's your job to always be professional, always be polite, and take care of your customer or potential customer. You never know who sees something, you never know who's watching. So it's always your job to respond professionally. Okay? So I be screenshotting videos, pictures every day of people being trifling. But for some reason, I just could not find anyone I wanted to do this. I found like two. And one, I just could not believe it. So basically, somebody wanted to book with this makeup artist in Detroit. And he ended by calling the person fat and ugly and saying he didn't want to do her makeup anyway. It would have been hard to make her look cute. Said she was obese. Fam! So anyway, she messages him saying, can you help me understand? Let me learn how to read. That's number one. Can you help me understand how this works? Because I booked through StyleSeat. You're cash only, so should I pay the deposit through Cash App and bring the rest in cash on my appointment? Will StyleSeat charge me the day of as well as what I'm asking? And their response was, if you had read everything posted on my website before you booked your appointment like you should have, you would know. My website literally answers everything you just asked. Then she said, well, I apologize. You were recommended by a friend and I wanted to book quick and I guess I overlooked it. Nothing wrong with that. He responded, which I think it's a he. I couldn't tell by the profile picture, but the name is King of something. So he responded, said, please read the website and let me know when the deposit has been sent. Who are you talking to? You didn't answer a fucking question that I asked. Now, I understand people not reading your policies, but this is how they should have responded. So their response should have been, hi. First of all, let's start off by saying hello. And then they should have just simply said, answer the question, or just said, here's my policy which covers that. Please let me know if you have any more questions. Or answer the question and said, here's my policies. Please be sure to review my policies. Thank you. Whatever. The way they responded, trifling. I couldn't believe they responded. And then called her fat and ugly. Let me go to the next one. Okay, another example. This is off somebody's, some random person on Instagram, somebody in the group I'm in posted it. And someone commented to their picture and they said, good afternoon. How much does this hairstyle cost? They said, hi, good day. Sorry for the late reply. $160 hair not included. Why can't I read the rest? Okay, I got the rest. So they said $160 hair not included. Hair is additional $95 plus. Price may vary. The person said, okay, thank you. Is there an extra fee for detangling? Their response was, hun, detangle your hair yourself. Who are you talking to? Now, I do agree, because I be telling people I don't detangle hair. I do a nice little comb through, and if your hair is matted or whatever, you decide not to comb your hair for a month, there's a detangling fee. But I'm not about to be like, detangle your hair yourself. So then they said, hun, detangle your hair yourself, thanks. And then say, yeah, I just asked because I'm transitioning and I always try my best to detangle before an appointment. But my natural hair is really kinky and tough to deal with, so I know most people charge extra. Their response was, oh, so mind you, no punctuation. I'm putting that in there. Y'all need to learn how to use punctuation. So they said, oh, so I'm supposed to deal with it if you can't deal with it? Who are you talking to? And then they said, the person said, there's no need to be rude about it. I was simply a potential client inquiring about your service, but clearly you lack the appropriate and proper business etiquette in order for me to be involved with you. Have a good night. And they responded, K. Then they went to their Instagram live and said, please think before you message me and go back and tell people I'm unprofessional. And then it says, I low-key hate when people ask stupid questions. Please do not ask me stupid questions. Fam, who are you talking to? This is what you have when you have people who just have talent. They don't have any professionalism. They don't have no customer service. They're just trifling. But y'all, you know what the problem is? Y'all still be going to them because you like their work. So y'all still be dealing with it. So they're going to remain unprofessional. How this person should have responded. I don't know their policy, but let's say they don't detangle. So this person says, is there an extra fee for detangling? Unfortunately, I do not detangle hair. Hair would need to be thoroughly detangled before coming. To make it easier, please have your hair separated in plaits, and I can go ahead and blow dry it straight, but it does need to be detangled. Or if they do have a fee, yes, I do charge an extra X amount of dollars for detangling. All that, detangle your hair stuff. I'm so sorry I'm chewing this gum like this. I am legit so hungry, and it keeps coming onto my retainer, and I'm so sorry for being trifling. That's all I have to say. All that extra, who you talking to? This is why I'm having to cuss people out. Because if somebody would have said that to me, I would have cut. So in conclusion, for real this time, customer service is so important. People do not want to deal with someone with a bad attitude or someone who has bad customer service. And if you're a Black-owned business, trust me, they will not hesitate to tell the world how much your customer service sucks. I don't know why they grade us so harshly, but they do. Because I know a lot of unprofessional folk, but y'all keep giving them your money, but when they Black. So anyway, you want to make sure in your P's and Q's, always want to be professional, always want to be polite, all the things I discussed in the video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any other suggestions, leave them below. I will make them in a part 2 or discuss them in another video. Make sure to share this with any business owners you know, anyone that may be unprofessional or, lack customer service. Show them this video. And thank you guys for watching. TTYL.